In one of his most powerful and ethically charged legal thrillers, John Grisham takes a searing look at the American death penalty system. The story centers on Dante Drum, a young black high school football star in Texas who is just days away from execution for the kidnap, rape, and murder of a cheerleader, a crime he did not commit. In Kansas, the real killer, Travis Boyette, a career criminal with an inoperable brain tumor, decides to finally confess. Travis seeks out Keith Schroeder, a weary Lutheran minister, and presents him with the one piece of evidence that could save Dante, the location of the victim's body. What follows is a frantic, heartbreaking race against the clock as a small-town lawyer and a guilt-ridden priest try to navigate a rigid legal system more concerned with finality than justice. The narrative is a masterful exploration of the innocent man on death row and deathbed confession archetypes. Grisham utilizes the legal procedural trope to highlight the systemic failures of the justice system, from coerced confessions to the stubbornness of prosecutors who refuse to admit error. The book explores the moral conflict dynamic, as Minister Schroeder must decide how far he is willing to go and what laws he is willing to break to deliver a criminal's confession to the right hands. Grisham's writing style is direct, somber, and deeply researched. He excels at systemic critique, using the fictional town of Sloan, Texas, as a microcosm of racial tension and judicial bias. The pacing is a ticking clock marathon, with the tension ratcheting up as Dante's execution hour approaches. The book tackles themes of the fallibility of the law, racial injustice, the burden of religious duty, and the concept of redemption. It asks, is the system designed to find the truth, or simply to find a conclusion? As Keith and Travis drive toward Texas, the stakes shift from a legal battle to a spiritual and logistical nightmare. The Texas setting, specifically the cold, bureaucratic environment of the death chamber, contrasts sharply with the raw, desperate humanity of the characters involved. The tension is sustained by the obstruction of justice element. The politicians and judges involved in Dante's original conviction become the biggest hurdles to his exoneration.